Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. Nothing says celebration better than a plate of homemade sweets. Today we're going to make the simple yet classic Sattu Burfi. This is rich, soft and melts in your mouth, and it's perfect for any occasion. So let's get started and check out this tasty sweet treat. So for this recipe I've taken the whole roasted chana dal, that is the roasted gram, and I've taken 250 ml cup of this roasted gram. Add 1 teaspoon of ghee. You can either use the whole ones or you can use the split roasted gram. Whichever is available for you, you can use that. Keeping the flame on medium, just roast the gram. Roast it till you get a nice aroma and it turns lightly golden brown. So I've made a few recipes with sattu like sattu paratha and sattu drink. Very healthy recipes. I'll give you the links in the description. You can check them out. Now, this is such a protein rich snack. So it may look like besan burfi once we are done, but let me tell you, the flavors are completely different. So you can see it's roasted to a lovely golden brown color now. I'm getting that beautiful aroma as well. The next step is to cook the roasted gram with 250 ml cup of boiled milk. Cooking this in milk will soften it up a bit, so when we grind it, it will be very nice and creamy. So I've been cooking this for about 10 minutes now. So you can see all the excess moisture is evaporated. Milk has thickened and the gram, that is the roasted gram, has softened a bit. Turn off the stove and we're going to cool this completely and transfer it to a mixer jar. I've transferred the cooled roasted gram to the mixer jar. To grind this, I'm adding another 250 ml cup of milk. So you can see we've ground this beautifully to a nice thick and coarse mixture. So this is the consistency that you want. Next, heat a pan, add about 2 tablespoons of ghee. Gently transfer the ground mixture to the pan. Keeping the flame on low, we need to start cooking this mixture. After grinding, I'm using 1 cup of powdered mishri, that is rock sugar. Gradually mix the sugar along with the mixture. Look at that, it's beautifully blended. Look how beautifully it's just melted in. Make sure you mix it well with the powdered mishri, that is the rock sugar. I'm just going to start gradually adding ghee a little at a time. Once you've mixed the sugar along with the mixture, just keep cooking it. Continue to cook this till it becomes a nice thick mass. It should come to a lovely binding consistency. After you've added the ground mixture to the pan, it's best you maintain the flame on low throughout because this cooking is very gradual, so you don't want to burn this mixture. So you can see it's beginning to take shape and become a nice thick mass. Look at that. It's beginning to hold shape. At this point, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of ghee and 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder. So continue to mix it. So you can see how the color has beautifully changed. You can see the mixture is cooked beautifully. All the excess moisture is evaporated. It's nice and dry. They come into a nice thick mass. The aroma is amazing. So this is the texture and consistency we want before we transfer it to the tin to set it. Turn off the stove at this point. So next I'm just going to grease the tin in which we're going to set this mixture. Make sure you grease it on all sides and on the sides as well. So I'm just adding a little bit of sliced almonds and a few sliced pistachios. Once it sets, I'm going to flip it over. But if you're going to set it in an open tin, a bigger one, then you can garnish it on top. Transfer the mixture to the tin and gently press it on all sides. Just pack the edges nice and tight. just going to brush a little bit of ghee on top. So you can see it's already beginning to set very nicely. This will just help keep the mixture nice and moist. So let this set for a minimum of 5 to 6 hours. So let's remove this block from the tin. Wow, just look at that. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I've cut the block into small rectangle pieces, so you can cut them however you want. Our aromatic and golden Sattu Burfi is ready. Well, I can't wait to try this Sattu Burfi. No words, because it's just melting in my mouth. The flavor is just amazing. It's so rich and just so flavorful and so nice. This is a festival favorite that's quick to make and delightful to share. I'll give you a couple of other links to the other sweet recipes I've made earlier. Do check them out. Do try this recipe and spread the sweetness to your loved ones. Check out the product tags below if you'd like to shop the items I use in this video. For the detailed recipe, go to our HomeCookingShow.in website. The second edition of the home cooking book is now available on Amazon as well as on shop.homecookingshow.in.